Close mouth.
I feel like this is
Close your mouth.
Reunited!
Hair just on your face.
Oh, I'm struggling today, let me just tell you.
Well, you're a dog mom now.
I am a dog mom and it's exhausting, and I'm really happy to be beauty tripping because that means I can finally do something for myself for a change.
Well, what do you think we're doing? Where's the clip?
Oh yeah. You're about to get schooled. Oh, okay, that's super clarifying.
Not hard to do.
You're going to hair school, right?
That was a leap. I'm like, I guess it has to be beauty related. I'm like, are we taking finals?
We did the school where we did the puppy massage, remember?
I mean, I felt like that was beauty related, but it wasn't.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the International Dermal Institute and Dermalogica.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, what are we doing?
You are actually enrolled in our Intro to Skin Health class.
Very base intro because
Introductory level. So you'll be learning all about skin types, skin conditions, and how to treat them.
personally our skin types, it's gonna be bad.
Before we get into class, I will have you guys change into your student uniforms.
Oh, they're uniforms.
For real students.
Official.
I've always wanted uniforms.
Thought I was too old for this, but you know, let's go.
Never too old, Will.
Come on in, have a seat.
Thank you so much. What a cute little... Oh man, I'm failing already. Crap.
My name is Whitney, and I'm one of the senior instructors here at the International Dermal Institute and Dermalogica.
This is why you're standing at the podium.
This is why I'm very official up here. So today's class is all about learning about your skin types and skin conditions. Yes.
Is now a bad time to tell you that I actually don't wear sunscreen, like, ever?
That is one of the worst things that we can hear as skin therapists.
What if you like don't go outside though?
Well, your skin looks really healthy. You guys look great.
Makeup.
So we'll learn more about maybe some triggers and key concerns that you might have, and more importantly, you'll learn about some solutions to those.
Can I just point out, I mean, I want to jump into the learning and everything, but like, are these special to us?
Yeah, I would like to introduce myself. I am a glow getter.
Those are brought in just for you.
Own your identity. It's 2019.
These are really cute.
So as you guys can see in front of you, we have a ton of products that we're gonna talk about, but more importantly, we're gonna talk about your skin. And to your right, you'll see a small little kind of pamphlet. It's called a skin fitness plan. So these are tailor-made for you. This is what we use as professional skin therapists to guide how we recommend products to our clients. If you flip it to the side with a little face on it, this is what we're gonna use just to make little notes. So whatever you see on the skin, maybe questions that you have, you can jot down right on the face. There's also kind of a little key code at the bottom that has common conditions and concerns that we can treat as skin therapists. So some things are genetic and they're inherent to our DNA. We can't just wave a magic wand and reverse them, but we can manage certain genetic tendencies of the skin, and sometimes we can prevent or treat certain conditions in the skin. So.
You're really good at this.
I know, I'm like looking, I'm like,
This is
so
the
do we
spiel.
have to learn or can you just fix it?
We can do a little bit of both.
Okay.
So we'll do a little bit of both. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with healthy skin. When you guys think about healthy skin, whether it's yours or anybody else's, what are some things that immediately come to mind?
Supple.
Not mine.
Rather than having, a perfect skin or somebody else's skin, we just want to make sure that your skin is healthy. It's an organ of your body.
It's the largest organ in your body.
It is the largest, yeah. So it's basically our membrane between our insides and the rest of the universe. So it's important to keep it strong, hydrated, and healthy. All right, so now that we kind of know the pillars of skin health, what we're looking for in all skin, let's talk about actually working with your clients, different skin types, and being able to analyze and have that conversation with your client. We call this face mapping. So just like you guys have on your little sheet, it's like a little map, right? It's like a decoding. Do you guys want to map yourselves, or should you give a shot at mapping each other, since you'll be
Oh, this is a land I have never been to.
And that's
It'll be hard
okay,
to map.
right? You don't have to know everything. You're not meant to be like a human scanner. What we do is we ask questions to help guide us. So we ask questions like, what are your concerns? Point to some areas. Describe what they look like. Describe what they feel like.
They're gonna get clipboard. What are your concerns, client Erin?
Thank you for asking. I've been wanting someone to ask me that for months.
Skin concerns.
Okay, got it, just skin. I have texture or texture. Yep. So much so that I had an esthetician tell me that she's like, I can get rid of your acne scars. I was like, I've never had acne. So I've got some texture. It happens when you get past 25. So I have sensitive skin generally. I have mixed use skin. What's this term when you
Mixed use combination?
Combination,
Okay.
that's And I have blackheads.
Okay.
So
Everywhere?
in places that I shouldn't show you, for sure. Just kidding, not really.
What? I'm like, I'm trying to map your skin. Where do you get blackheads?
You can get them on your butt or like.
I'm not asking in general where people get them.
My deep lines are here in my eyes, and these little like puppet lines.
Yeah, the nasolabial fold.
Yeah.
They're called the marionette lines, usually.
Yeah.
Is that what you call them, puppet?
Yeah. I couldn't remember a marionette.
All right, so now you're in the therapist role, and now you are the client. So take a look in the mirror and let us know what concerns you about your skin.
Yes. What concerns you about your skin, Wells?
It was like last July, it started getting really bad, and it was like the white bumps underneath, and I looked like, from far away you couldn't really notice, and then I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, what's going on? And then I tried popping them, and then it just started this like rash, horrible situation.
Right.
And they will just go away eventually, but like.
And those are comedones?
Let's ask more questions to find out. What we'll do is we'll ask what they look like, what they feel like.
What do they look like? What do they feel like?
Well, that's what they look like.
Can you pop them?
I'd say it can pop about 10% of them.
Okay.
But I try it about
Are
8.
they tender?
Are they tender?
No.
When you noticed it flare up, did you have any like major like hormonal fluctuations, like changing of birth control, lots of stress, diet?
Well, our company went bankrupt. I
lost
quit my
our job.
job. I traveled a bunch of places in like the matter of a month, and I had a spine injury that it left me immobile.
So you were stressed.
A little bit. Aside from that, I would say I'm starting to get some fine lines. These are getting deeper, like underneath my eyes.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
All right, so we've got a little bit of congestion over here, sensitivity. Okay, I was hearing
Oh, and then my whole face is dry perpetually.
Oh, dry. So you feel dry all over all the
always,
time?
yes.
Okay. Also, chronic dehydration, when your skin is lacking water, not necessarily lacking oil, can actually cause your skin to overproduce oil because that's something our body can make. So it kind of like sends like a distress signal and our body will overproduce oil. It can cause things like congestion and breakout.
I'm learning so much.
So now that we've discovered our client's concerns, another key step in understanding your client's skin when you're treating their skin is understanding their skin type. So I know that you guys are already a little familiar with skin type because you mentioned that yours feels a little bit drier, you're a combination, a mixed skin type.
use.
A mixed use skin type, I like that verbiage.
Yeah, thank you.
For our basic skin types, there is dry. Dry means that you produce not enough lipid all over. It's a genetic type, so all of these types.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. You can blame your mom and dad. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have oily skin. This skin produces excessive oil. A truly oily skin is oily all over. Usually like your hair is oily, your body's oily, and your entire face is oily.
Sounds very unfortunate.
Well, having an oily skin is not a bad thing. It can be hard to manage. It can be hard to wear makeup. It can be hard to find products. Oftentimes, oilier skins don't like to wear things like sunscreen because it feels too heavy. But an oily skin produces its own natural conditioner. So you're also not going to see as much of that sensitivity, fine lines. So oil's not bad. You
won't age as fast. It's just more
You
work.
won't age as fast. It's more work, exactly. Usually we're some kind of combination of oily, normal, or dry. A normal skin type is perfectly balanced. Some adults actually have a normal skin type. It's actually very rare. But think about your skin when you were like 11. That's normal skin. You didn't need moisturizer, you didn't need to wash it. It was just perfectly balanced. Usually when puberty kicks in, that goes out the window. So that's when we start to develop our true skin type. With these little hydration meters, we'll test how hydrated you are. So
I've done this once before.
Superficially hydrated, so it's not like an internal score. So we have them all set up. Once they flash a solid 0, you're just gonna press that little circuit board directly onto the skin, hold it till it beeps. So sometimes it takes a couple seconds to register.
I don't.
You have hydration.
Well, we have 46 and above is for above average. 36 to 45 is average hydration, and 0 to 35 is dehydrated with fine lines and wrinkles, and you were at a 28.5.
Ooh, it's kind of like getting my SAT result.
Don't worry, in LA, it's very common to get that score. You can check another area, or you can check her.
Will that make you feel better?
Just like maybe like my, I don't know.
Your chin feels
Sure.
hydrated?
I always test on the arm. I don't know why it's easier for me, so.
It's taking me back to duck hunt.
Your arm is less hydrated. It's a 21.6.
Crap! Why is this the hardest part?
You didn't.
What did I do?
I don't know. Did it give you a score?
Oh man, I should not be an esthetician.
It's one button.
Right up there.
Oh! Oh!
You have the chart right on there.
Should I tell her or what? Are we ready to tell her? You are at a 24.6.
You were at 28.5.
It's a little bit lower.
So it's not, but not that.
Oh, 27.4.
So my arms are super hydrated.
The body's a little
Do
bit
you
more
use
hydrated.
moisturizer?
No.
You know your skin types.
Yep.
You know some conditions that you'd like to focus on. Why don't we actually get you in the treatment room and working on each other?
Oh. So I'm gonna give Lily a facial.
Hands on, yeah.
Wow, I should wash my hands.
All right, guys, so we are in the student store. This is our skin bar setup. We have it set up just for you. Whoever's gonna be the client.
I'm
will
the first
sit
client?
You should be first. You should be first.
Okay, perfect. So what we have set up here is what we call face fit. It's meant to be a really quick, fun, interactive 10-minute treatment between a therapist and a client.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Great.
It's easy.
Cleanse me.
How does she look?
Oh, I missed.
So let's go ahead and start with our first step, the way that we start every skin routine, with pre-cleanse. Here we have little pre-wet aesthetics wipes. They're just little cotton wipes. We're just basically focusing on, forehead, nose, cheeks, around the mouth.
Okay, here we go. I'm glad I'm not using my fingertips because I definitely didn't wash my hands.
Oh, we have sanitizer too. I will give you a pro tip. If you work with both hands at the same time, it's twice as fast.
I'm gonna give you a pro tip. I can't do two things at once.
We are actually gonna be using the new clearing skin wash. So this is part of our active clearing line. It's a pH balanced gel, but it also has salicylic acid and really healing, purifying botanicals, which is great. Just gonna use about a pea-size amount. We'll whip it up to get it nice and foamy. So normally you would do this at home in your sink.
This is so fun.
And honestly, it doesn't change the product at all. It just makes it easier when you're doing a professional treatment. How is your skin feeling after the second cleanse?
Not as dry.
Oh, good, yeah. So now that the skin is clean, we're gonna actually do what we call dermal layering. So it's all the products that stay on the skin. So we'll start with a nice mist of our multi-active toner. Beautiful.
Do you feel hydrated?
So hydrated.
We have our new Age Bright Clearing Serum, which is kind of multi-active. It helps to prevent breakouts, treat breakouts. We also have the Skin Hydrating Booster. So you can maybe do like jaw area to treat for clearing and then Skin Hydrating Booster elsewhere. I don't know if the tapping helps with the penetration, but it doesn't hurt it.
This feels so weird to like actually rub someone else's face.
You aren't rubbing though. It's just like a weird
We call that tapotment.
What?
We call it tapotment. It has a name.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Yeah. How does your skin feel?
No, actually really just not dry.
That's good. Yeah, and a lot of
it was-
clients ask, like, what should my skin feel like? Just naked, bare, comfortable. That's how it should feel. Not too oily, not too dry. It should feel good.
You look great.
You look fantastic. You did a great job.
Thank you. It's this
Your
technique.
client is satisfied.
You can tip me like 20% if you wanted.
I think this was a free thing. But next.
I feel like a dog.
Like Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny had a bat. Chubby Bunny had no head.
Look at that foam.
Isn't that nice?
It's so fun.
Ooh, yeah. So this is our Antioxidant Hydramat.
Close mouth.
I feel like this is
Close your mouth.
This is gonna help to hydrate, but it's also like an antioxidant shield, which is cool.
I didn't know. I mean, I've used a couple of your products along the way, but I had no idea you had so many of them.
No, I didn't either.
This is incredible.
This is just our retail products. We also have pro products. Okay, so this is our dynamic skin recovery. Since you wanted a little bit more of that glow, it has medium weight moisture. It has peptides that help to protect collagen, and it also has SPF 50. So since you're not a sunscreen user, I'm just sneaking into your moisturizer.
I actually don't wear sunscreen.
Like ever.
That is one of the worst things that we can hear. I'm just sneaking into your moisturizer.
You sneaky devil. Am I ready to face
refresh.
the world?
You look great.
I look great, but this lipstick needs to go.
Well, you know.
Okay.
We need to leave.
Lils, that was so fun.
I mean, we're therapists now.
I mean, let's not get too crazy.
Can we talk about how knowledgeable she was? I felt like it was like the coolest teacher I've ever had.
And I almost feel like it was the tip of the iceberg because Dermalogica has so many products, and I feel like she only scratched the surface
She
of
knew she
all
would
that they have.
overwhelm us if she said too much.
Yeah, but that was not the end of our Dermalogica experience.
I do feel great, but we're gonna get lunch, then we're gonna go back and film another one that's gonna go up next week.
Yeah, that place is huge, you guys. We're gonna do like a whole tour. We're gonna get to see, hopefully, more of what there is to see.
I love what I saw already, so the fact that there is more, it's very exciting.
There is more, you guys. So subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, and let us know in the comments, like, what else should we do? Like, where else should we explore?
Tell us how good our skin looks.
And tell us that we're doing great, sweetie.
Right. Nice.
Bye.
Oh, Clevver style, we have so much fun here.
Especially when Joslyn is doing stuff.
This was a great video, but you know what else is a great video? The one that's right here, whatever it might be.
She's probably torturing me in it.
Also subscribe.
That'd be nice.